I don't have a lot of storage, so I don't know how long it's going to be until this cuts out, but sometimes I go insane. Sometimes when I'm overwhelmed, I don't know what to do with all my thoughts and all the things to do, and I found many ways to try to stop this from happening, and I thought it would be helpful to kind of talk about that today. So here are the 5 things that keep me from going insane. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is little things throughout the day that just give me a dopamine hit. So if throughout the day you're just going through the motions, by the end of the day, if you don't have anything that kept you excited throughout the day, that kept you strung up throughout the day, then by the time the end of the day comes, you're not only going to be exhausted, you're just going to be searching for dopamine hits, which means you're either going to start drinking or scrolling or overeating or finding some way to fill that void. So I find that intermediately throughout the day, giving myself little dopamine hits, it really helps alleviate that overall later in the day where I'm needing a bunch of dopamine and I don't know where to get it from, and that it's usually comes from bad places. So the way that I get little dopamine hits throughout the day, it's different for everyone. Little conversations in between sessions at work, just striking up, hey Jen, how was your day today? Oh, just, sharing some advice, picking up some advice. I love going to the gas station and getting myself a Diet Coke. That makes me really happy. I have a couple other examples. Coming to my room and petting my cat and listening to music for a couple of minutes. Just little things throughout the day, like 5 minutes. Go outside, put some sunlight in your eyes. Go make a matcha if you have like a matcha kit. Go talk to someone. If throughout the day you're just going through the motions and not getting little hits of endorphins and dopamine, then you're just gonna end the day feeling depleted, and you're just gonna binge on anything that will give you dopamine, which depending on which person I'm talking to, you have your own little fix, either smoking, overeating, doom scrolling. So I find that has kept me sane as of recently. So the second thing that I've been doing to keep myself sane lately is not letting little problems pile up throughout the day. I have my notes here, so if I keep looking down, that's why. So pretend I have my to-do list. It's like, okay, I'll get to do the cat litter soon. Okay, I'll do my put my laundry in the washer soon enough. Okay, I'll clean my oil diffuser soon. When I let all of these little things pile up rather than doing it when I should do it or just immediately because it takes 5 minutes, then the end of the week comes and I have a million little things I need to get done, and then I get overwhelmed and I don't do any of them. So what I find is if it takes less than 5 minutes to do, just do it. So by the end of the week, you don't have your laundry to do, your bathroom to clean, your cat litter to do, your laundry to fold, your makeup brushes to wash. If you just do them, takes less than 5 minutes, do it in between your lunch and when you start doing work again, if you're at home throughout the day, just do it then, because if the end of the week comes and all that stuff is not done yet, you're gonna get overwhelmed and you're not gonna wanna do it. The third thing I've been doing, mindfulness. So, obviously regardless of the actions that you take throughout the day to avoid bad feelings or emotional outbreaks from happening, because it'll happen sometimes, of course, you need an outlet for that. And I find that obviously creative outlets are amazing, and physical outlets. An outlet that's very interpersonal being reflection through journaling and meditation, those two, I find has kept me very sane. I don't know a better word other than sane, because I want to say something smart, but that's literally like all I can think. It's kept me not from going crazy, and that's different for everybody. Now, journaling, you can do a whole bunch of different prompts on this. I just like going at the end of every single day, just writing down how my day went, things that I can improve on, things that I'm grateful for, and that just gives me peace of mind and kind of like brain dumps and kind of like leaves the day behind, and I'm ready for another day. For you, it could just, there's a whole bunch of different prompts you can do online. Gratitude journaling, I can never stop recommending that because it's so good and it'll get you in that mindset of abundance immediately. And then meditation through deep breathing, or there's like some guided ones online and on apps and stuff like that. And listen to like high vibrational music, which it's kind of a meditation almost. Like if I'm driving and I'm listening to like high vibrational music, I like put myself in a daydream of just attracting happiness to myself, especially reggae music, especially just like music that has upbeat that's meditation in a way. So having those moments throughout the day where you just dedicate it to feeling better, that is what's been keeping me sane lately. Now, so next thing I'm going to talk about is movement. I think in this whole realm, I'm just gonna be talking about just like your physical health, but most importantly, I'm thinking movement. Now, if you are a pond and you are just left there and there's nothing happening there, there's no like water leaving or coming out, the water is stagnant. It's still water. You guys, of course, if you heard about still water, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Bacteria grows. There's like brain-eating amoeba and flesh-eating bacteria and that shit. Water is just left alone. It's disgusting. But actively moving water, that's clean water. When you are left in the jungle to live for yourself, you're not going to drink still water. You're going to drink actively moving water on streams. That keeps you clear. That keeps you, when you're moving, when you're taking action, just like physically throughout the day and being physically active, you stay in a, your gears are greased. If you don't grease your gears and don't move them, they're going to become stagnant, and it's going to be like, how are you able to express what's going on in here if your gears aren't greased in order to express that? And not only that, movement, it's going to make you feel better, the endorphins that get released from it. You're going to build muscle, or however, whatever you're doing. Even if you're just walking, which doesn't exactly build muscle, you'll be outside getting fresh air, having a good time. You're getting sunlight in your eyes. You're moving your body. The blood is pumping. And going for a walk after eating this helps with digestion. There's so many benefits to moving that if I just went from work to home and just, I did all my walking and stretching and stuff at work, and then to home and didn't move at all, didn't have any protocol to move my body, lift weights, go outside, get some steps in. If I didn't, I would be insane. I would be not okay. And I don't know how some people do it. And you wonder why you feel like crap all the time. It's because you're not moving. You're getting 2,000 steps a day, king or queen, whoever's watching this. Moving more will make you feel better. It's so simple. Eat right, move right, touch grass. It's so simple. Obviously, it's harder to put into practice because with Oreos in the kitchen, it's going to be hard to resist those. And I've been there. I am there. And I'm working on that still. And so last thing I'm going to talk about is having something to look forward to. So if you're just going throughout your life, it's April right now, and you don't have like anything planned in the future, like not anything like exciting happening, then like you're just like living day by day. I find that like I want to plan something for at least like one thing a month. So April, I'm going to do next month because I have a very exciting thing going on next month. This month, I'm actively looking forward to next month where I'm going on a 3-day trip with my sister. So while I'm living out my life and going through the days of, going to the gym, going to work, being like, oh, this like sucks. Like, what am I even doing all this for? I could think like, hey, in a month, I'm literally going on a vacation with my sister. Like, I have something to look forward to. And if I didn't have something to look forward to, it'd be a lot harder for me to go through the motions throughout the day. And when I'm done with my trip with my sister, I'll have, hey, in June, I'm going to an A$AP Rocky concert. And then it just like has like that motivation of not only to take care of myself, because when I'm on vacation, I want to feel good. I want to look my best. I want to have the money in my bank account so I can splurge on things that I want to enjoy. So having that as a motivation puts that wheels in motion. And it doesn't have to be anything expensive. You could just plan once a month having a lunch with your friend, and like at your lunch you could be looking forward to lunch and be like, I want to have some interesting stories to tell them. So after work, just start going on side quests, meet some new people so you can look forward to telling your friend about all these things that you've been doing. Create like little checkpoints, little things to look forward to, because if you don't have anything to look forward to, you just feel like you're living the same day over and over again, So yeah, those are things that have been keeping me sane lately. I'm sure there's plenty of other things because I'm doing like really well right now. And this isn't the best quality video, but obviously right now I'm not worried too much about creating like extravagant content. I'm just trying to be real. I'm just trying to tell the world what I know And while, you know, this is just being filmed on my phone, I find that just little steps every single day, this kind of is like a bonus point, little steps every single day lead to big progress. So I've actually been working on this habit tracker where this has been keeping me sane because, okay, obviously, so April, and so I have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 habits where this is PPTF. This is push-ups, pull-ups to failure. Every single day I'm doing, outside of the gym, I'm doing 1 set of push-ups and 1 set of pull-ups to failure, and I've been doing that every single day. I've been doing that pretty consistently for a while now. There's been like a couple weeks where I've fallen off and lost progress, but you can't really lose progress if you're just like taking care of yourself. 80-20. So that, what that means for me is 80% like good quality food and 20% like ultra processed or like just food that isn't exactly in alignment with my goals. So having that balance, of course. I did good these days. Those 2 days I had like a birthday party and stuff like that, so I kind of went overboard, and today I did pretty well with that. Meditating, of course, you got to do that every single day. These are just kind of like a cheat sheet that I'm giving here. I found this like on Google. Gym, I didn't go to the gym today. I went to the beach, but I did like basically I worked out there with my sister and went for a walk, but I'm not going to count it because I wasn't in the gym. Delete 1,000 pictures. I have 150,000 photos and videos on my camera roll, so I've been slowly going through that. So I've been deleting 1,000 photos a day. So just slowly taking back. YouTube video. I can knock this one out right now, actually, because I'm filming it right now. Good girl. 10,000 steps and read 10 pages. And 10 pages, once you start reading and once you read the 10 pages, you're like, okay, I'm already here, so I just keep reading. So yeah, bonus point, get a habit tracker. It really lets you see visually where you're doing good. Like these 4 habits here I've been doing pretty good with lately. These ones, with 80-20, definitely need to work on. And with gym, these are all circumstantial. Like I'm not going to the gym every single day. And when I'm not going to the gym, so when I'm not going to the gym, I'm still being active. I'm going for walks. What I do for work is very physically demanding. So I'm not worried about this whole thing filling up, but definitely being able to see visually, like each day, how I've been doing. And I definitely want to get better at 80-20, having that balance. So that holding me accountable, not only holding me accountable, but being able to see on paper that the things I'm working towards, I'm actually completing. It's been a really good peace of mind. It's been keeping me from feeling like I'm just like in a spiral of nowhere going. So keeping me mentally stable, which I'm pretty mentally strong. I've seen some shit, I've done some shit, so I'm not that hard to break, but just a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, especially. Regardless, I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you have a good one.